You're dressed surprisingly simple for such a festive occasion. The corner of the priest's mouth turned up in a faint smile. The noble dressed in silks and satins to stand out from the poor. A priest wears a simple robe to stand out from the nobles. Okay, it was an honor to meet you. Goodbye. Don't enter my barony, please. I shall keep you. You're not welcome. Natalia Sotova. Alright, 1 second. Andra Marie. Yes, I see good old Restov hasn't changed a bit. Even the smile on the street is the same. I want her gone. I want her imprisoned. Natalia Satova is discussing something with an unfamiliar old lady in a low voice. Upon noticing you, she breaks into a sugary sweet smile. Ah, you are not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. Is that a threat? I would never. I simply wish to warn you, in case you don't fully realize the fate that awaits you in your barony. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Aldori, our dearest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform me of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Beverly. It will not be a peaceful process. Oh, she already told me. They lack the strength currently, hence using the legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Beverly's force. Perhaps they will erect a memorial stone in the independent resto to honor you. Oh? Even that, really? Well, what would you propose then? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brewery, the noble houses. Like you, huh? The Eldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brewery avoid a civil war, while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. Oh, you know, I just do whatever I want. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing her low-born stepson, the green-skinned boy, Castle. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Marie, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brewery's politics than any brawler could be. Oh, she looks like she would slap me if I were to talk, if I would curse near her. The old woman standing next to Nathala gives you a slight bow. I'll be happy to help you establish diplomacy relations with Brewery. Well, I will consider your proposal. Think on it. Do not make any hasty decisions. People are already selling their crap to me. Already talked with you. I guess we survived the evening. It's time for the big... What are these? Joseph Salamios, Jamandi Aldori, and Kessel Aldori. She looks like a guy from above. Today is a historic day for Restov, maybe for all of Bravery. Joseph Salaminos, an older man with full sideburns, looks at you with interest through a golden eyeglass. Well now, it isn't the hero of the festives, the prodigy of our dear Jamandi. You pulled this all off quite cleverly, I confess. I wasn't convinced your enterprise would succeed. Even bet a bottle of best Pitaxian wine against you. But I'm happy to admit I was wrong. The Aldori have always been adept at finding new talent. I don't believe we've been introduced. So it would seem. I'm Joseph Salamos, Lord Major of Restov. I rule this town and the adjacent lands. As your northern neighbor, I hope we can look forward to a long and fruitful friendship. So, you rule Restov. And what about the Aldori? Raven's politics seems complex and incomprehensible. Jesus, too many. In this part of Rusland, the spirit of northern freedom still lives. We are loyal to the throne, of course. May the gods prolong the life of his lioness. But here, far from the dominions of the great house, we have our own way of life. It is especially important now that there's certain events that I probably don't need to name. You do have to name that, I don't remember. The Stag Lord, you mean? Alright, the Aldori Swallows used to rule Rusland. They're still the largest landowners and main military force in the region. It is not for nothing that Restov is called a free city. We are proud to choose the Lord Mayor from among the citizens, considering not by their lineage, but by their own merits. Well, what kind of events were you talking about? Mayor Salimos gives you a patronizing smile. Why? An aspiring politician needs to be well informed. I'm talking, of course, about the disappearance of the ruling house in Rogarvia. Can you imagine it? Old-man Karl conquered our land 2 centuries ago. It'd be shameless lie to say that nobody wishes the royal house could just disappear into thin air. But once that exact thing happened, turned out nobody was ready for it. Poof, all over the country, every member of the royal house disappeared without a trace. Nobody knows what happened. It is a mystery. But a mystery pregnant with opportunity for everyone. Other things in Rostov. I don't want to boast, but things have been going well in recent years. Trade prospers, the population grows, and the citizens are happy. Although recently, especially after the disappearance of House Rogarvia, more and more troublemakers have been appearing and people are talking of the most shocking things. These sorts of rumors are unworthy of your attention. Yeah. It was nice meeting you. Goodbye. Please wait a moment. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself, and from what I've been told, you're somewhat in need of financial assistance. I could organize and supply everything you need for the construction and spread out the cost in extremely favorable terms. I could immediately procure, let's say, 500 carloads of building supplies. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, I would ask a small favor. Until you repay the debt in full, you simply assume the obligation of contracting building service through a rest of Boulder's Guide. Do we have a deal? Oh. 500 carloads of building supplies. I reckon this is not terribly much, since it's literally just a start. What obligations? Obligations of contracting building services through rest of Boulder's Guide. It is not very telling. I would not know what to make of that. Well, let's decline. I don't want to be held yet. Thank you for the offer, but I can't accept it. It's your choice, of course. I just figured I'd mention it. The feeling is mutual. I assure you, I look forward to hearing more of your dazzling success soon. It's probably like a contract that will cripple me in the long run.
How do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Well, I definitely made a list of people I want imprisoned. So that's nice. Thank you for that opportunity. Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Kasil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Oh, I have to just make my decision right now? I had literally no talk with them. I just had like 5 sentences from them. That's it. I don't know who she is. I don't know who the orc is. I just know a lot about Lender. And he literally said nothing about him. This is aspiring crap. Alright. The young, handsome Lander, the orc, warrior or the political Chandra Murray, the old lady? Which one? Well, I don't like Lander. Lander seems like he will backstab me to further his own agendas. The orc seems like to be a spy. And she's probably just a spy as well. Since she's working for this lady here. How do they say keep the strongest or keep the strongest enemy near you? So you can always have a watch on them. Alright, I'm taking the old lady. I like old ladies, they're always nice to me. So Chandra Murray will be my envoy.
The emissary of House Sertova? Well, perhaps it's for the best. As they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
That's what I wanted to say. Thank you, lady. That was the line I wanted to say. Alright, I'm ready, I think. Can I change that again? I'm ready for the ceremony.
Excellent. Stand here. Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
That's me.
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Hey, the conqueror of the Stonelands, Ersu bless you, and it's gone. Sweet. We are a baron now.
Victory! The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Greetings, Baron. Greetings, Baron. Greetings, Baron. Okay, Karsten. Welcome, your grace. Karsten salutes you. You can see he's a bit anxious, and it seems he'd rehearsed his speech many times. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory. And your new title. Lady Germani transferred me here. I'm at your disposal. Oh, so she did not get her spy in my group when she just gave me this guy, huh? Backup spy, huh? I'm not one of the bestower honors, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. You sure are. I'm here to welcome you on your